What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back for a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. It's time for us to catch up with the people from Love and Marriage Huntsville to see what they've been up to. So without further ado, honey, let's get off into it. Listen, so first off, we have Little Chris. Now, I told y'all Little Chris was going to be a problem. This is Chris Fletcher and Nell's son. Okay? They said that he was on Crime Stoppers. Not the Crime Stoppers. They done had Destiny. They ain't got Hook-headed on there yet, but now they got Lil Chris. That's what they saying, okay? So they are saying allegedly Christopher Lavon Fletcher Jr., honey, allegedly stole a debit/credit card and purchased a set of tires at a local store. Child, say what now? You stealing tires? I'm sure that if you needed some tires, your mother and your father, they would have gave you some damn tires, little Chris. Okay, say it ain't so, say it ain't so. I do feel bad for this young man because he did come out on the show, alluding to the fact that he may have, some type of depression issues, and depression is nothing, you guys, to play with. But honey, we shall see. Do y'all think this is true? Did y'all hear about this bullshiggity? Let me know. So let's see what the people got to say about this. So one person says they mentioned he had gotten into trouble in the past. 2018 was 6 years ago. Yes, it was. Another person says it sounds like they are speaking in present. The article says 2018. Child, I'm going to tell you where I got tickled, right? Listen, I'm going to tell y'all where I got tickled. I was reading the comments before I, read it to you guys, right? So I stumbled upon this comment. One of the persons says, oh, and it has my late auntie's name, Deborah Robinson. Shout out to my auntie Deborah, honey. Okay, I love my auntie. Rest in peace, baby. I love you so much. I love you so much, auntie. Always. But the person says this show has this show has too many criminals on it. Who you call it a criminal? I'm not no criminal, and neither is my husband. I blame Mel. Mel the one with a black soul. I don't have a black soul. I don't steal from nobody. Child, that ain't what the streets is saying, honey. So so one person said they need to stop and fact check this stuff. Another person says Nell said he had gotten into trouble before. One reason that he owes them money. They didn't try to hide it. Another person says this is old news. He's someone's child. Let's remove it. Child, they put that story out there, honey, like it was new, okay? So, child, next on the docket, honey, they is dragging Miss Stormi still. They said, and another one that does not proofread their work. Let me guess, the printer made the mistake. Laughing emojis. So busy writing term papers. Laughing emojis. So Stormi had up this flyer. It says Women Making History, ATL, Stormi Steele. And it has her business name on there, Canvas Beauty. It says she is the CEO of Canvas Beauty, and she's on her own TV show. She's a personality on Love and Marriage. So it's LMAH. LMAH when it's supposed to be LAMH for Love and Marriage Huntsville, but they got LMAH, child. Ooh, child. So they was dragging Miss Stormi still. They also said she spelled Phoenix wrong. Phoenix was spelled incorrectly on your IG story. Now they saying it, honey, like they said it to Stormi, honey. They probably did hit her up on IG. These people just be dragging, child. Just dragging. Can the girl make a mistake? So what if she late on order sometimes? So what? Everybody make mistakes. Everybody deserves a second and third chance, right? I know y'all like Miss Robinson. These people, they need to get their shiggity together. They worth, her and her husband, she say they worth millions, honey. Okay, but there are people, honey, that saying that Stormi and her husband, they just like Latifah and Marceau. They stay in a lawsuit. They stay in a court case, okay? So let's see what the people got to say about this. One person says, I doubt she made the flyer. Another person says the flyer is not Stormi. She is being honored by the Media Girls on Tour. They are a cool organization that is about Black women's empowerment and are honoring her for Women's History Month. It's sad how many people jumped on this bandwagon when their logo is right on the bottom of the flyer. Ooh, child. It's a lot of false news. It's a lot of false news going on. What is going on with these people? But they have, dragged Stormi in the past for misspelling stuff on IG, child. I remember. Okay, so next on the docket, honey, we got Mr. AL. He is officially back on YouTube. One person says he's back. I wonder if Wanda is going to have something to say. It's getting hot in Huntsville once again. So one person says all of a sudden he comes back on YouTube and trying to expose no top teeth with that same stuff about the makeup artist. I say, who cares? If Tissue is fine with it, then I don't care. Then another person says, is it the same person that hated the Scotts, then flipped on Mel, and that didn't work out for him, so he's back to the Scotts or someone else? Another person says, yes, absolutely. I've been told y'all about that raggedy ass nigga. He raggedy as hell, and I'm sick of him. I told y'all his ass wasn't no damn good. Another person says, I wonder what made him come back with that audio. I'm confused about the YouTube girl and the peen. Ooh, child, not the peen. So another person says, on this audio, it was alleged that the makeup artist snorted the YouTube girl off with someone peeing, and it's video proof. And then the person says, I went over there, honey, to be nosy. What? Another person says, can't hardly wait till they return to the show. Until the show returns. Ooh, child, these sentences, honey. I got 2 words for you. Summer school. And another word, fast. Okay? Enroll, quick, fast, and in a hurry, honey. Okay? Another person says, I wonder what Wanda has to say about this. Another person says, Wanda is mad because TISHA will never be on Melody's level. Melody is a real boss. TISHA will never be a boss. So Melody also made a post about puppets. I was like, puppets? Well, who do we know that like puppets? Miss Latifah. Brand new. I'm not the only one that like puppets. Melody says, I see the puppets, but they aren't of my concern. I'm coming for the puppeteer. #bet. Is she talking about Martell, hook-headed hoe? Who is she talking about, y'all? Let's see what the people got to say about this. One person says one thing she gonna do is always post subliminal posts. Another person says, Melody, do what you need to do. God got you. Another person says, cancel Carlos King and his 5 raindrops. Not 5. Y'all think he only got 5? I think he got a substantial fan base. Okay, another person says, Melody is a boss. She will handle it because she has God on her side. I know that's right, honey. Child, they is over here dragging Stormi about the body glaze, talking about, I guess she copied from somebody. One person says, inquiring minds want to know, how long did the body glaze take? I have never seen a chemist where it's manufactured. Ooh, never mind. I just remembered it comes from AliExpress. Not the AliExpress. So Stormi says, one thing about me, I spent years developing products and doing major research and testing before I launch. And truth be told, when you're developing a new formulation, it takes long. That's why I'm so excited about Chess's launch. This must be an old post that they put up from Stormi. But child, they dragging her, child. I can't even get the words out, child. I'm like, why y'all don't like Stormi? I feel like a lot of people feel like she's not as successful as she tries to make it out that she is. And, you know, she be stealing ideas from other people, honey. I saw one person compare her products, that body glaze, to something that they got from Walmart. They're saying that she copied, off of them. So, child, say it ain't so, child. Okay, so now I got to get to this post about the MELOMETERS, because once again, honey, they being blamed for something. So one person says, y'all mad because of the 47 acres. Y'all mad because Melody got a divorce. Y'all mad because she refuses to do or be associated with you when it comes to business. Y'all mad she is breathing. Well, these folks are big mad because they are being exposed on social media. Their trifling and bad business acumen has been put on Front Street. They are mad that each and every move they make trying to scam people out there has been blocked. Uncle Wanda mad because she lost her check from Love and Marriage Huntsville, blaming everything on the fans when you are the ones who failed. Your problem is you didn't think you had critical thinking fans who watched the show. Now get the H out of here with the BS and actually put in the work with honesty and integrity. Ooh, child, and honey, between you and me, honey, they standing on business. Okay, it don't say that, but I figure I would add it. Okay. So the person puts on their post, if the MELOMETERS are them folks' storylines this season, then we need to be compensated. We'll let at Melody Cherie collect the money for us. She'll make sure we get it. Now that was a read. Okay, that was shade. Okay. And child, they put up this post, the MELOMETERS coming online to find that once again, they've been blamed for something else, honey. The people do conveniently blame the MELOMETERS, child. I don't always agree with the MELOMETERS, but I have to admit they do get blamed for a lot of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them. So one person says, we do not care what those scammers think. Another person says, oh, they dragging Miss Wanda for something she said yesterday. Another person says, I'm so tired of the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast storyline being Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers. We are over that. And we're over Carlos King too. He used Melody and the MELOMETERS to make his first podcast be a hit. Now we're going to see how many hits he gets on his traveling shows. Carlos King Kingdom Reign own Love and Marriage Huntsville cast need to know whatever Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers touch turns to gold with the support of her melometers. Y'all ain't learned yet. Ooh, child, you should have had another word up in there, child. Okay. Look, once again, 2 words, summer school. Another person says Melody is always the problem. That's her fake friend storyline every season and every episode is so exhausting. Let them all be pressed like a pressed panini. Anybody still attaching Melody to their bad business decisions and foolishness is a nasty piece of work. Definitely a heart issue because she is living her life in peace and unbothered by everyone, and it's been long overdue. So another person comments to that is, they say, what's crazy to me is that the people on the show feel like they are going to get a huge payday off of Melody's pain when they were supposed to be her friend. She helped to put them on a show, and all those niggas on that show was hanging out with her husband and his side please. I wish the F they would. They are all clowns. Ooh, honey, that part right there, honey, that part. Child, and another person drags TISHA. The person says having a husband who doesn't respect you nor love you is not a flex. Being in an unhappy marriage is not a flex. Having loans, liens, and lawsuits is not a flex. Being in debt while moving from one rental to the next is not a flex. Being married while maintaining a single parent household is not a flex. Ooh, child, it's the reads, honey. Borrowing against everything you own is not a flex. Ooh, child, I couldn't get the words out. Having a drunkard for a parent is not a flex. Bragging about degrees but failing in business endeavors is not a flex. Ooh. Talking about people, kids is not a flex. Coming for a woman because she rose above all of the hate, scheming, manipulation, lies, bullying, and bitterness is not a flex. It doesn't matter what you say or do because you can't take away her blessings. I know that's right, child. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that, honey. Let me know how you felt about this here video. It was a lot of tea that wasn't, the tea wasn't tea, it was pee, okay? It was pee in the tea. Some of the stuff wasn't even true, child, okay? Like, what is wrong with the people? What is wrong with them, okay? But don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.